Hey, what's up, class? Come on in, guys. Hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. We call out bad behavior in both men and women. All right, guys. So today we got a great panel. As you see, we got our guy, A Spade. We got Mrs. Goodbread. And Mrs. Goodbread, this is rare footage for Mrs. Goodbread. She don't always appear in our videos. She don't always appear in our space as good women normally do. You know what I mean? Today, guys, I want to point out the fact that good women tend to sit back and they watch and observe. They not all mouthy. They not all up in the situation, all up in the scene, all up in the male space. But every now and then, they will call out what they notice. And it's only right. Know what I mean? Ain't nobody a fool, know what I mean? And it's sad when a woman call out a man's shit, bro. It's sad when women could call out a man's shit, bro. So today, keep in mind, guys, that this is a vent session right here. You know what I mean? Ms.Goodbread, she ain't deliberately get up in on this panel and spew her how she feel, her thoughts. You know what I mean? She wasn't knowing. She didn't know I was going to record this and make content out of this. All right, so keep that in mind as well, guys. But take her message. Do not miss her message. And A Spade, anytime you want to chime in, you chime in. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's get this popping.
Can I be grabbing my cup when I'm writing? Or is that gonna be a how you call it, a dox?
I don't know. Fucking docs, man. Fucking docs. Just rant, man.
Like
It's
this
sad.
whole red pill thing, I've learned a lot. It's taught me a lot. Like when we first got into this whole red pill thing, not red pill. Well, I guess red pill, manosphere, however you want to call it. At first, it started out as, all right, you know what? This is great. This is a great ass idea. A space for men to come and talk to other men, get their feelings off, get their thoughts across, be mad, yell, scream, whatever, do whatever, get it out. You know, work on it and here. This is how I thought it was. In the beginning, I was a little bothered because when you first jump into this whole red pill shit, if you're not used to the language and the terminology, you're gonna be bothered. I was so bothered. But then once I got past the bother, I understood it. I understood it. I understood what it was, the purpose of what I thought it was going to be. I understood what it was for. A space for men to come and vent, and because women are trifling. So a space for men to come and just vent and talk about their shit without any consequences. They could say it however they want to say it and get it all off their chest, and each one teach one, help, heal, learn, build. It is what in the beginning I thought it was. But the longer that we've been in this whole red pill manosphere, I'm starting to realize it's a lot of fuckery. And it's not a lot of it is not a lot of it, the majority of it, in my opinion. This is only my opinion. Like, who am I? I'm just little old me. But in my opinion, a lot of it is not conducive to bettering anything or anyone. Like,
But let me stop you right there, because when you say who are you, you are important because you represent the good woman. You represent the woman that these men want. You know what I mean? No matter how bad they say they don't. And like I tell you all the time, that shit is not human. That's not how God designed niggas, and niggas need to go get some help. But again, you represent the niggas that they want. You represent the women that they want, the good women. And I tell niggas a lot all of the time. They can't keep operating on hate, on this hatred shit towards women. They can't keep operating on these dumb ass ideologies that hook them on stupidity. They can't keep operating like that.
Is everybody's arguing with each other, fighting with each other, and disapproving of this and disapproving of that. Oh, this person is this and this person is that. And like I said, when I first heard of the Manosphere, I thought it was great, like a place where men come, bond, help each other heal. But that's not what it is. Y'all are fighting against each other and arguing with each other, and this man is this, and this man is that, and this woman is this, and this woman is that.
You gotta understand, it's hell of a sons trying to teach hell of a sons not to be hell of a sons. That's what it's coming down to. It's coming down to a bunch of niggas with female traits trying to teach niggas how to get out of female traits. So, you know what I mean?
It is. I'm so mind boggled and just blown. Like Ace Spade told me, because I told him my biggest thing with the Manosphere at the time that I was speaking with him. My biggest thing now is something completely different. But at the time I was speaking with Ace Spade, I told him my biggest thing with the Manosphere was the MGTOWs and how they just go so left and ham on the women and this and that and this and that. And Ace Spade told me, this is a space where the men come and they express their feelings without any judgment or any thought, or, just get it off their chest. And, it's a Manosphere. We're here to help build the next man and help the next person feel better about themselves. So I was like, you know what? All right, let me give it a little more thought, And I didn't really know Ace Spade. I was just getting into listening to all this stuff. But he said that, and I was like, all right, so I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna continue on and whatever. But Ace Spade, the when does the healing and the helping come into effect? When does that start? Because I listen to everybody. And I can't listen anymore. Like now, Babe has to listen because this is what he does or whatever. I can't listen anymore because when do we get to the healing and the helping part? Like, okay, men are fucked up, women are fucked up, we're all fucked up. How we gonna fix it? What we gonna do to fix it? Nobody's saying anything or doing anything to fix it. Everybody's arguing with each other, calling this person out, calling that person out, doing this, doing that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can't say I'm part of the Manosphere because I'm not a man, I'm a woman. But I believed in it in the beginning for a minute. I don't believe in it now because now is a bunch of fuckery. And it's not, in my opinion, is not helping anybody. Who is it helping? It's not. The men are bashing the men, the women are bashing the women are bashing the men are bashing the women, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. It comes to the point now when Babe gets ready to do these shows and this and that and this and that. Like, I have to put my headphones in because I have to protect my energy, because the energy now that's happening is disturbing to me. It's so it drains me. It's disturbing. Everybody's pointing out everybody else's flaws. How do we fix it? Who's gonna step in and say, okay, this is what we do to fix it? Let's fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know the answers. I don't know. And I don't know as much as you guys know. I don't. I know I'm gonna be picked apart and called all types of freaking names and this is and that and this pick and this me and that me. I know it. And I don't care. I don't care. It's ridiculous. It's too much going on, and it's ridiculous.
I agree with you. I can't say that you saying something that I don't. You know what I mean? And it's a fact. And it just come down to those female traits. The hate and the jealousy and the envy is real. It's really real out here. And it's sad because you're right. There are people that come to these spaces that come for the quality content, that come for the message. And when the creators start to get bitchy and start going back and forth, you know what I mean, and start the flex culture, buying into the flex culture, the message is not in there. The message don't be in the content anymore. You know what I mean? And that's because you got a lot of spectators too. A lot of spectators now can become content creators. You know what I mean? So anybody could just do it. Anybody just could do it. So it's no talent, it's no thought. You know what I mean? It's nothing. It's no grind.
Nobody. When I hmm, when I first heard, okay, when I first heard of it, I didn't like it because, just hearing it, new virgin to your ears, I wasn't happy with it. I didn't like a lot of the stuff that I heard, saw, or whatever, especially from certain people. I'm gonna say it. The person that turned me off the most was AMS. He turned me all the way the fuck off. But that was to my virgin ear. It was to my virgin ear. Now, looking at everything that's happening and everything that's going on in this whole manosphere, the only two people, in my opinion, and I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm a nothing, right? But in my opinion, the only two people who are genuinely, in my opinion, trying to help somebody, teach somebody, or anything. The only two people I gotta put three, because of course Babe's up there. He's in this manosphere, but he's different. He's not like a lot of the manosphere people. He's not. But the only other two people is the person who I thought I hated the most, AMS. But you know what? When you listen to him, you the beginning is harsh. It hurts your ears. It busts your eardrums, or it carrying in your eardrum. Like, it did that to me. And in the beginning, I couldn't stand it. Like, what is he teaching? But looking at them now and knowing what I know, and I've learned so. That's the funny thing. I've learned so much in this red pill manosphere. I've learned so much, and I've adapted so much of it into my regular everyday life. Like, I just caught myself earlier today, like 10 minutes ago, talking to my kids about, I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. Talking to the kids about something, but I referred to something in the manosphere because it made so much sense. Like, y'all have so many talking points and make so much sense, but then y'all do dumb shit that's like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. I get the point of what you guys want to do, but what you're actually doing doesn't make sense. But in any event, the two guys right now, to me, who's actually teaching something and not just going for ratings, clicks, likes, comments, or whatever you guys say. The person I hated the most, AMS, he's like one of my freaking favorites right now. Like, my mind, mind blown. Like, the first time I heard him, I was like, this disgusting rat. But now, knowing the things, and looking at things and really analyzing things and seeing what's really going on around you and pick eyes open, like he ain't really, saying nothing stupid. Like, duh, bitch, she making sense. I mean, um, but my top favorite of all, favorite, my top favorite, Anthony Spade. This man is so, he doesn't do and he doesn't feel the need to do what everyone else is doing. He doesn't have to do a video of bashing, breaking, whatever it is. I don't want to use the word bashing because I know y'all are going to get at me at the word bashing. Honestly, I could give two, I don't care. But he his delivery is perfect, and he doesn't come across as bashing, like how I said with my virgin ear when I first started with AMS. Like, so any female, I would think, listening to any of this rhetoric is going to come in with virgin ears. So whatever you guys are saying is going to be like triggering to a female. But when you listen to Anthony, he doesn't trigger you. He's telling you the same information that everybody else is telling you, but his delivery is so smooth that it's easier to hear. Like, it's
I get what you. So I kind of get what you're saying too. So it's like pretty much before, when they was just talking about the female nature, that was triggering, but that's the education. That was the part that correct. That's the solutions. Now nobody's really shying away from. Nobody's talking about female nature. People's talking about doxing people and back and forth and trying to catch people slacking and shit. So I mean, you're right. It went from education to the entertainment. And it's sad when a female could say that the education, which is the trigger, was more better, and that's where the quality is over the entertainment, which normally the 71% women, they love that drama. They love that stupid shit. So you'll see the bad women gravitate to the entertainment. So when you have a good woman that can notice, yo, the entertainers suck. That entertainment is not quality entertainment. The quality entertainment is actually in the shit that the average woman don't want to hear. Then that tells you a lot, guys. That tells you a lot. You got to stop operating on stupidity. You got to stop operating on that entertainment and start operating on some education to find the educated females. The females that's gonna let you, you know what I mean, build build what you need to build.
it's easier to, I don't know, for a female, for me, it's easier to hear without getting
Nah, a
triggered,
spade
like
fire.
off top,
You
like
right.
how it was when I first heard Anthony Spade. I mean, not Anthony,
AMS.
AMS. When I first heard Anthony, I mean, shit,
AMS.
AMS. I was triggered off top before I knew anything. I was triggered off top. But listening, you guys have such great talking points, but I feel like y'all just y'all drag it too much, or you're not in cahoots with each other. I thought the manosphere was like a brotherhood where men come together and encourage and empower, but that's so not what I'm seeing now. I'm seeing so much bitchness that I don't I don't understand what is the purpose now. In the beginning, when it was harsh to my ear, I saw a little bit of a purpose, which is backwards to me. Like, I saw a little bit of a purpose then when
Right.
it was harsher to my ear. Now that I'm more into it and I hear more, like, what are you guys doing? Like, I thought the manosphere was to encourage the next man, to help the man get over whatever it is that he was dealing with, to help the, how y'all say, the simp or the I don't even
Hell
like
of
the
a
other, I don't
son.
like any of the terms, but all of the other terms that you guys use, like, but it's not that anymore. It's bashing the next person to get a click, like, view, comment, share, which doesn't help anything, in my opinion. This is only in my opinion.
It's easy for me to give you the drama. It's easy for me to follow the trends to get the views. It's easy for me to victimize you and continue to get a lot. But you have to understand, if I do stuff like that only for clicks and views, I'm going to destroy myself along this process. And if you stop and look at a lot of content creators that are just on YouTube alone, a lot of them have sold their souls for drama and views. They would never be regular again because the Matrix has captured them. I show you another lifestyle to let you know I disconnect from all of this and I go find myself and do some stuff that I love to do to maintain happiness. Why do you guys act like the whole world is single and they're not?
I tell them that all the time, A Spade. I tell them that, and I tell them to go outside, bro. I tell them to go outside, bro, because when they get stuck on these internet panels and this manosphere, when they get stuck in here with them ideology, they turn into a male feminist. Honestly, they don't even see it. They start to read from the same playbook. They become program and hook robots. But my bad, I ain't mean to cut you up, bro.
You're stuck on the internet, bro. Get the
Right.
fuck off the goddamn internet and walk
Facts.
outside here. You see this? Go outside. Smell the fresh air. Go walk down the street. Go to the store. Go to the mall. And you're going to notice the only single people are 18 through 22. Everybody else is in a relationships. The ones that suffer the most are the 30 and 40-year-olds that ain't got nobody. You're the one that's suffering because you learned too late in life. You learning about women at 35. Come on. You got a lot of backtracking to do right now. You guys have to understand that this red pill knowledge, it's a knowledge. That's all it is. Red pill knowledge is for you to learn it, and then you go back into the real world and utilize it. You don't utilize it online. All right? I keep trying to tell y'all, online is just like Shutter Island. Right? It's an island full of crazy people who think that they're the realest one on the island. That's how the internet is. The internet's like, everybody on the line is crazy, right? From the comments to the creators to everybody is crazy. But everybody think that they're the realest one and everybody around them is crazy. You ain't gonna realize you on Shutter Island until you try to leave that motherfucker.
Hey guys, yo, so I hope you guys got the message on the conversation right here, guys. It got intense right there because it's true, guys. We need you guys to heal, guys. I mean, we could come here and I could pad my stats. You know what I mean? I could pad my stats. I could cater to the itching ear all day. You know what I mean? But that's not going to get you guys where you need to be in life. That's going to keep you in the same position. The poor get poor and the rich get rich. You know what I mean, guys? So make sure y'all get into some quality information. Make sure y'all like, subscribe the video. And right here, right about now, 2 videos is about to pop up on the screen. You could click it within, you could click either one. One is a playlist and one is a video to continue this truthful, thought-provoking experience over here at the School of Common Sense, guys. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out of here, guys. Salute. Thank you, A Spade, and thank you, Mrs. Goodbread.